Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all know I just when I have ideas, I pop on. Sometimes I share, sometimes I wait till after the moment and then I share. But you got to show up in this community. Um, it's a community. It can't just be me posting. I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love for you guys to continue to share what you have going on in your AI photo booth business. Keyword your AI photo booth business. Let me go ahead and start sharing my screen so that you guys can see. All right. So I'm just strolling and I saw this. Last week I posted an AI photo booth experience that I did that was for a movie premiere, and we ended up creating AI movie theater posters. The original request was for AI trading cards because I had done it for another event. The client saw it and was like, "Hey, do that for my event." I gave them a quote with that option, but then I also thought it's a movie. When you think of movies, what do you think of? I think of movie posters. Like when I go to the movies, who else, when you go to the movie and you're really excited about it? Last one I did this was for Michael Jackson. And it was pouring down raining when I went to see it, but I didn't care. I stood there in the rain and I turned around, took me a selfie in front of the movie poster. Or as you're leaving out the movie theater, you see the movie posters up on the wall, or you're coming into the movie and you're looking at the movie posters to see, hey, what's coming next? Or you're walking by the movie theater and it's like coming soon and you get super duper excited. So that's me. But anyway, so I'm going through Instagram and I see this morning. Hold on. I don't think I have you guys plugged into my speaker. That's why I can't hear. Hold on for 1 minute. There we go. Okay, much better, much better. All right. Whew. So let's watch this together and then I'm going to tell you my idea. All right. Wait a minute. I want him to start over. Let's go here and here. Hold on. Let me just click share, grab the URL, and then come here so we can watch from the beginning. Mm-mm-mm. All right. So super inspired, right? So I don't do weddings, so I'm not going to go the wedding route, but I think it's a cool opportunity to it's excuse me, it's a cool opportunity to definitely differentiate yourself um from other vendors in your area that are just going to show up with some silly hats and a wedding overlay. Okay. And that's what I'm seeing as I am going deeper and deeper into the AI photo booth space. It's not a lot of us. Like when I do events now, and I promise you, when somebody calls me, I'm going out of the box thinking of creative ideas. I'm not saying, oh, what's your colors, what's your theme, and your overlay. We're not doing that anymore. everything that I post, I mean, that I pitch is going to be AI or have some level of AI incorporated in it, or I'm using AI to actually get the deal. So anyway, um movies, right? So you think about the couples asking them their favorite movies. So my birthday this year, I will be turning 50, and so that means I'm around a lot of other people that are turning 50. So this live, I'm going to focus on pitching to a 50th birthday party. Okay, most people will go out of their way for their 50th birthday. Why? It marks a lot. They could be celebrating their accomplishments. They could be celebrating, um, just their success in life. But the most part is they're celebrating that they have been on this earth for half of a century. Okay. And most people know they will not live another 50 years. So they do spend more money on 50th birthday parties. It's not an ordinary birthday. I mean, some people birthdays I've done have spent more money on their 50th birthday than they did their weddings. And so you want to handle with care, and you want to give them an experience, one that they will never, ever, 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 ever forget, and make it very customized and personal. So, some other ideas I thought of. Let's say you don't want to do birthdays. Another idea, and we're getting ready to get close to that time of the year, homecomings. Think about colleges, think about high school reunions, think about, alumni associations, and think about like when they were in college, what were some of the movies that were out? And then try to put those people back into those movies. I've done the whole put you back into your college experience, but this is something a little bit different. Or you pick movies that were centered around college experience, not necessarily their college, but just college experience. But anyway, so today for this live, I'm going to focus on people that may be celebrating their, milestone birthday. It doesn't have to be 50, it's just mine. So he said, let's watch it one more time. I want to say he said, give me three movies, your three top movies. He could have said more, and your favorite scene from those movies. Okay. Okay, so 3 movies and 3 of their favorite scenes from a movie. I don't know. I mean, I would guess. Okay, first off, my favorite movies. Number 1 is Coming to America. All right. Then there is Pretty Woman. I don't know what the third one would be that I'm like, "Oh my god, that's my movie." Oh, I do know. Casino. Outside of Casino, I would say Ghostbusters, so I think I'm gonna go with 4. Okay. All right. Ghostbusters. All right. So in Coming to America, what is my favorite scene? Mm, I would say it's the scene where Eddie Murphy is standing outside of his apartment building on the little ledge thing, and he's like, "Good morning, my neighbors." So I'm gonna say, "Good morning, my neighbors." Okay, good morning, my neighbors. That scene, and then Pretty Woman. So many scenes. I'm gonna say it's the polo match, or it could be the shopping when she goes back into the thing and says, "You get paid on commission." Big mistake. Big, huge. All right, so big mistake. Or when they're going to the opera, and just it's not even that it's the music, it's the score from that part of the movie, right? And like she's just being treated with so much love and care at that point. I don't know, so many great scenes. But I would say the most iconic part would be the shopping. So I'm gonna go with the shopping scene. Casino. Oh my gosh. Oh, so many casino, casino, casino. Um, ooh, I don't know. What would be my favorite scene from Casino? I just love Casino. I just love Vegas. So it's the whole movie. I would say maybe what is the late it's not Sharon. What is the main character? When she's in the casino. and she throws the chips in the air, chips in the air. And Ghostbusters, when they're in the hotel, like their first call, and they are wearing, what do you call those things? The protein pack. I don't know what's the name of I guess there's tool. I don't know what they call it. Babe, what's the name of the thing that the Ghostbusters wear in their bags? Proton pack. I'm gonna say proton. I don't know what it is. Let me say proton pack in the elevator. That's one of my favorite scenes. Okay, but it's really when they're at the elevator and the guy's looking at him like, "What are y'all?" He was like, "We're exterminators," and he was like, "Must be." He said somebody saw a roach upstairs, and he was like, "Must be a big roach." He was like, "Bite your head off." All right, so that's my favorite scene from Ghostbusters. So these are my scenes. All right, how do I create? All right, so I'm going to use AI, and I'm going to actually use something that you guys should be using, which is Pam Studio. So I'm going to go to Pam. Let's go here, classroom. This is how you get to Pam. You go here. There's Pam. Hey, Pam. You're going to go to her studio. Now, if you haven't been here in a while, I constantly am working with her, updating her, and making sure she is the best she can be for you guys. And originally, it was an intake form, which so you don't have to start from scratch. But for me, since I've been using her and I communicate, I'm better with communicating with her. So I'm going to go here and sign in. Usually it signs me in. Okay. All right. All right. So this is just like when you're on chat or you're on Claude and you have your little area. So I'm going to go here. I thought I had added a dictation button. I'm going to add a dictation button so that you guys can start to dictate. It's better when you can, show AI I don't know. It just seems like you get better results when you dictate. All right. So we're going to go grab that again. I'm going to hit this. Excuse me. All right. Saw this on Instagram. Oh, so sometimes it can't see it. So let me go back. All right. Let me go back. How many of you guys are using Manus? If you're not, I'm at the end in the comments. I am going to put how you can start using Manus. Now, in order to use an agent in Manus, you definitely need to be paying for Manus. Um, I don't think I don't know what tier you need to be on, but I definitely know you need a paid version. So I'm going to put this video. Why am I using Manus in an agent especially? Some of the AIs do not watch videos. They can't get access to Instagram and Facebook and all that. Manus can. So saw this and wanted to create a AI photo booth experience for my client. I'm the client. All right. Can you watch this and give me a markdown file to take to, where was I doing it? I'm going to say Chat GPT. Chat GPT. I'm not, but I'm just saying because it's going to give me what I need in order to create my own experience for my client who is celebrating her 50th birthday party. She has expressed birthday party. I want to make movie poster, poster, um, images starring her or her guest, whoever is using the photo booth at the time, in her favorite movies and scenes. I spelled that wrong. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use the dictation so I don't have to type all of this. Her favorite movies are Coming to America, and inside Coming to America, she likes the scene where Eddie Murphy says, "Good morning, my neighbors." Okay. Then she said Pretty Woman is her second, and she likes the shopping scene when she goes back into the store that told her she couldn't buy from them, and she says, "Do you work on commission?" And the lady says, "Yes." And she says, "You made a big mistake. Big, huge. I gotta go. I gotta continue shopping." So she's walking down the street with all her bags looking fabulous. Okay. Then Casino. Her favorite scene is where the female main character is in the casino and she's winning all this money for this guy, and then he refuses to pay her for her time, and she takes all the chips and throws them in the air, and everybody jumps to the floor and tries to grab them. And then the last movie, because he said three, but I say four, is Ghostbusters, and she likes when the Ghostbusters are getting onto the elevator and they're approached by someone who's like, "What are you guys doing? What is that on your back?" And they're like, "Oh, we're exterminators. We're going to go upstairs and kill a bug." But just being able to turn on that equipment while they're standing in the elevator. That's her favorite scene there. Okay. So now it has everything. What is a markdown file, Sharon? A markdown file is a way to, okay, it's doing its thing. All right. It's thinking. All right. A markdown file. So it's watching the movie. See? Okay. Markdown file is it's like a file that you can take into the LLMs that it's just the language is more understandable for them to understand what you're saying. Um, and because Pam can't watch the video from Instagram, I did it here in Manus, and I wanted to do the work basically. And then it's going to and then I'm going to say well, when I get it over there, I'm going to just give it the file, the markdown file, and it should do the work. Like we shouldn't have to do anything else. But if it doesn't come back exactly the way, then we can kind of talk to Pam from there, because she now has all the information that we wanted her to know about the experience. Manus, because it's super duper strong and it takes a little bit more time to do the work. If you're looking at my screen, do you see this right here? This is a Chrome extension that you can use to improve your prompt. So let's say you're not a strong prompter. You can grab this. There's a free version. There's also a paid. I have the free. I don't use it that often, but let's say you type something and you just want your prompt to be better. So it's an improve your prompt type thing. Build a prompt, and then it also can build a prompt library with it. So let's see. Improve your prompt. I don't even know the name of this thing. Let me see if I can show you. And I'm just talking about it because I see it and we're waiting. So let's see, what else do we have going on? Let me see if anybody has joined us. Um, nope, not yet. And I'm gonna say building a AI movie poster photo booth experience live. Join now. Okay. All right, let's see. I've been hearing it click, 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 click. That means it's probably ready. All right, here we go. So I'm going to click this, download, and see how it gives you the ability to do the markdown. All right, so then it says done. Here is your markdown file ready to paste into ChatGPT, but we're really doing it in Pam Studio. Okay, what the real was a guy pitching the idea of asking couples their 3 favorite movies and favorite scenes, then creating short films and AI movie posters with them as the main character. He he was applying it to wedding photography, but you're applying it to AI photo booth, which is even better because you can do it live at the event in real time, which is what? An experience. Oh shoot, I'm about to knock over my computer. All right. What the markdown file does, when you paste it into ChatGPT, it will generate number one for Snappic, right? Because it already knows me, y'all. For Snappic, ready AI image prompts. All right. So let's let it do the whole thing. So, this is so super great. Look at, like, it just takes what I said and it does it. This is the actual file, but this is how we can read it. The markdown is how your large language model can read it. All right. So we have this already. We're going to go back to Pam Studio and we're going to, uh, all right. Let me go back. Copy and hit paste. Go. All right. Y'all, it's done. You see how fast that was? Okay, now we're going to go test it. So we're going to copy the prompt. I like to test in ChatGPT. It used to be Gemini. And in fact, inside of school, wrong one. Inside of school, there is a way for you to kind of test inside of Gemini as well. Go to Classroom, go to the pink experience. You see the photo prompt mirror? Is it the photo prompt mirror? Yeah, no, we don't want to do that one. Sorry. I'm thinking of something else. All right, so we're going to go to ChatGPT. We're going to paste the prompt. We need a picture of me, which, let's see. Let me take a picture. Photo. Let me find a good photo of me that I like. And so that it's the first thing that we see. Uh, let's close it up. Photo. Go grab a photo. Sharon. Pictures of Sharon. So many. You know what's so crazy, y'all? When I look at my phone, there's so many pictures of my as an AI that I find it hard to know which one is me sometimes. Um, do I want to have braids or do, because I normally don't have braids. But to play with this, I'll say yes. And I'm going to send it to the computer. All right. Save the downloads. Boom. Let's go grab that picture and go. All right, now I'm going to go back to Pam. So that's prompt number 1. That's the Coming to America concept. Now, will these be perfect? I don't know. But the good thing is we test it here and then we try again. We make it better. A lot of people think that AI gets it right the first time all the time. Guess what? It doesn't. Um, and it's okay. You keep playing with it. Even to the fact where we were at the event last week and I thought I had worked out the prompt to the best of my abilities. And the people that tell me if it's good is my guest. And I judge how good my prompt is based on the reactions of my guest. So when I start getting feedback in real time, I go and I update and edit, um, maybe create a whole new prompt. And what we ended up doing is after listening to our guests, we ended up adding three more prompts. And when I say that changed the whole trajectory of the event, we went from an okay event to an awesome event. All right. That's why I think he gives you multiple options because all right, so they're all working. So yeah, I got four prompts because everybody's one not going to like what they get from each. It also makes the experience more memorable, giving people options. They don't feel pigeonholed into one thing. Um, it also creates not a spectacle, but a way for the event to kind of entertain guests in different ways. What we did was print these posters on a 6x8. I don't know what printers you guys have, but I would say the bigger size you can get, the better. Um, and then how you deliver it to the guest, you know. I would say also visuals, slideshows. We have gotten into sharing a slideshow of the process. So when people walk up and you are explaining, it's not brand new because they saw the slideshow explaining what they're about to do. And then also, when people walk up, they don't assume they're going to take a picture with an overlay and get a print. They're like, wait, what is this? Like, they don't even call it a photo booth anymore. They call it whatever you put on your slideshow. And since we're still waiting, let's see, I'm checking. We're still waiting. What? We got one. Ah! So this is the shopping on Rodeo Drive. Now, I'm loving the outfit. I'm not loving how they did this part. She doesn't look good. Okay. But it could be because we're using like a picture of me, right? Instead of in real time. So it's gonna be better. All right. So I'm digging this. I like this. Let me close that one. Let's see. This one's coming. Aha! Okay, I don't like this one. So this is Queen's Fire Escape portrait with warm morning, like regal styling. This is not regal. Regal for who? But again, it got it right. So we would work with this one. And let's see, we got Rodeo Drive, we got the Queens. Okay, so let's talk about it. I love the environment. The setting is great, but she does not look regal. She looks bohemian. Is that the word I'm looking for? When coming to America, I mean, they were dressed up in like the clothing was awesome and amazing. The other thing is, the movie is set in the winter, so it was cold. They had on like so she needs to be looking high class, regal, like she's a princess, right? And so she needs to be in a beautiful, like maybe chinchilla or sable fur coat and hats and like she's really looking expensive. She doesn't look expensive here. Let's try this again. So I told it what I wanted. Now, sometimes it'll recreate just the image. Sometimes it'll recreate the prompt. All right, now here's the Ghostbuster one. Yes, there. But again, it's the picture that I uploaded. But it's great. I'm liking this. This is going to work. Perfect. And let's see. It's still working. What was the other one, y'all? Casino, right? We're waiting on Casino. And it's the picture. So do you see this in all of mine? This look-alike effect? That is my secret sauce. That's Pam's secret sauce. So if you are a person that has been working on the working with trying to get people to look um like themselves, then you need to, because this what they did here is giving face swap to me. It looks face swapish. And so I'm going to use these inside of Snappic and test it inside of Snappic, because what you get in ChatGPT or whatever is not what you would get somewhere else. Pam is a prompt builder, y'all. So you give her ideas and she comes up with the prompts. You still have to go test your prompts. Then you still have to use your prompts inside of your said software, whether it's Snappic, whether it's LumaBooth, whether it's PicPic Social, whether it's Bleep Share, whether it's Booth Events. You can use Pam inside of any of your software. She is not a photo booth software. She is a prompt builder. P is for prompt. A prompts AI something. Somebody gave me an acronym, what this acronym should be. But anyway, I named Pam after the person who signed up first for my AI Academy. So that's where the name came from, y'all. But let's go back and see if we have Casino yet. There it is. Okay. Okay. I like, but her dress wasn't so. Hmm. Do y'all remember? Let me go pull it up. Let me go look. Casino, Casino, the movie. Um, scene, and Casino throwing chips. Okay, image. Alrighty. Um. Okay, so her dress was more. Was this the 70s, y'all? Is this supposed to be the 70s? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say to this one, I'm okay with it, but I think her dress should be different. But, you know, would I have liked this? No. No. Okay. Let's tell it. This one is okay. I don't like the dress. The movie is set in the 70s. I don't think this dress tells it, or the not gonna say dress. This attire doesn't fit the scene. Also, we want to make sure that this prompt can be used on um, individuals as well as groups. It can be used for female and or male. So can you redo the prompt and make it better? So here we go, and I'll let it work. Back to this one. Let's see what it did. All right, wardrobe is killing me, y'all, but it's better. All right, cool. All right. Now, I know some of y'all like, Sharon, this is ugly. It's horrible. This is the start, y'all. This is the process. It's not easy. It's not a one and done. Um, okay, let's say. Okay. Now give me the prompt, the correct prompt, not another image. Give me the correct prompt so that I can put into my Snappic software. Okay, so I'm letting it do that. Let's go back. All right, cool. So now we have the new prompt. All right, cool. All right, so the next thing you would do is you would go over to Snappic. Just want to check in here with you guys, see what you're doing. Nothing going on. Okay. All right, here we are. So we're going to do events. We're going to create an event, and we're going to call it, I'm going to go to AI. Next. And this is 50th movie poster AI experience. All right, we can leave the time because it doesn't matter. Next, I'm just going to say text. Oh, y'all see this AI? Is that new? Yeah, the AI touch ups. That's new. So we'll test that out. And then you got to fill this part out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to turn on that. And let's see. Yep. So we're just testing. I'm not building out the whole real event. We're just having some fun here. All right, we're going to need 4. 1. Let's see. Now, there's Banana 3.0. I'm still a fan of Banana FX2. So we're going to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close. And we're going to hit edit. And we're going to say, which one did it do for me that I like? Let's do the ones we like first. Let's go back. This is this Queens? No, this is Casino. Okay, so I'm going to copy. And this is Casino. I'm going to put the prompt in. No. So I don't know if you've seen the enhanced face likeness. I don't like it. I've tried it. It really hasn't worked for me. I just don't like it. But I mean, to each his own. Give it a try. I'm going to try it without a reference picture, but I'm going to go and grab a reference picture because I feel like we could, use it. So let's save as Casino ref. Okay. This is another good one too. Hit save. Don't like that. Cancel. Save image as Casino. Image 2. Okay. All right, let's go back. Why not? Let's give it a try. Desktop is usually where it goes. Go here. And here. Do I know if it's going to make it better? I haven't really tried it. So now we're going to go and test it. So let's let it test. So now let's look for some other reference pictures. Let's look for Coming to America. Saving these images. Am I getting a lot? No. And then I'm not going to waste my time if it doesn't work out. So I'm going to go back here. Y'all, I like it. All right, you see, it's a little bit different inside of Snappic. Um, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I actually really like it, so I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, and I'm gonna hit done. Now, done. And we're gonna hit edit so we know which one it is. Just gonna put that in there. Boom. And save. And we are done. All right, so we got one done. Now we're going to go get that other prompt. And the Queen's one. We're gonna hit this. Gonna go back over here, hit edit. Now this one is gonna be Coming to America. I'm gonna put our prompt in. We're going to put our reference images in. Don't like that second one. All right. So I need to go grab another one. See, this one saves better. Save images. Yep. Save. It does not like these images. All right, so I'm gonna hit cancel. We're just gonna go with the one we have. Change this. Okay, yep. Go here. I'm gonna use her and we're going to test. While that is going on, I'm gonna go grab the next prompt, which was the Ghostbusters, which is the one I really, really like. Here, I'm gonna go and grab that. Back to Snap, Pick, and Wait. I hope you have lots of questions about this process. I hope this just sparks something in you. I think it's fun. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. What is the turban, y'all? What is this turban? All right, let's see. Okay, let's go back. We're gonna have to work with this prompt. This prompt is killing me. And let's go back to here. Let's go here. I'm gonna give it what it gave me, and then I'm gonna talk about it. And this is how it goes. Like you play with it until you get it the way you like it. And then when you get now, will all the guests like? Absolutely not. That's when we go to the next movie where you tweak it. Okay. Here is the output that came from Snappic. No turbans, please. This is not giving glorious. It's giving I'm about to go take a shower. No turbans. In fact, let's move all headgear. If you want to, if it pops up, great, but remove the head. Jewelry should be amazing and blinging. I'm loving the coat, but forget the headgear. Take off the turban. It's horrible. Rewrite the prompt. Thank you. So that's doing that thing. All right, now I'm going to go back. We're going to hit done and we're going to edit the next prompt. This one is for Ghostbusters, I think. Ghostbusters. I didn't grab a Ghostbuster image, but you know what? Let's see what happens when we don't, because that might be the problem. Let's go here. I'm not going to give it a reference, and I'm going to hit test. But just in case it doesn't, let's go grab some Ghostbuster 1984 images. I like this one. They look kind of beat up. Now, I know you're saying to me, Sharon, it don't look like a movie theater poster. It doesn't. So I'm just noticing that myself. Oh, suka 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 now. Um, it really put people into the movie instead of making them a movie poster. So you could do two things. You could have them in the actual scenes or ooh, I didn't put random. And or it could be that they are um that they're in the movie, like in the movie theater poster. So we could try a number of ways. Let's go to here. We're fine with that one. The next one was what? Pretty Woman. All right, so we'll go to Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman. And let's go grab the prompt. Doo, doo, doo. Rodeo Drive. Let's grab it. I'm going to put the prompt in. We're going to hit random. Doo-doo, doo-doo. And test. One thing I didn't show y'all was the Ghostbusters one, so let's open it up. What? Look at that. I like that. Now, who am I? This is Zed Moore. Like, we could. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that alone. She like she's taking a selfie, but she's looking at herself. Is it accurate? I mean, it got my moles. Like it's pretty good. It's pretty good with the look-alike. Um, I'm happy with it. Right, here's our Pretty Woman. Hit done. We're gonna edit. We're gonna edit. And here. And save. And done. And then let me show y'all Pretty Woman. I like it. Chanel. She got her Gucci bag. She's walking down Rodeo Drive. Have you ever been to Rodeo Drive? I got an opportunity to go to Rodeo Drive. I had a really good time. All right. So anyway, I wanted to come on live just to kind of show you some creative things that I do when I sit down and like come up with an idea, or if you're going through socials and you see things, you're like, oh, I would love to try to do that or use that in my business. And this is also like a fun experience. So a lot of the times you're able to build rapport and upsell your clients, and just they'll remember this experience. Like, oh, my photo booth person, they sat with me and we reminisced over my favorite movies. And like, look at the conversation you could start that you wouldn't normally have if they said, I'm turning 50 and you just said, happy birthday, Sharon, with your favorite color and the overlay. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. Um, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. How do I stop? Okay, here we go. And I hope this was helpful. I hope that you can sell this idea. And like I said, some ideas would be birthday parties. It could be college homecomings are coming up, high school reunions. What classes? This is 26. So you're probably going to get class of 96 celebrating their 30th class reunion. I think that's a really, so look for like class of 96, class of '06, class of 86. I think those age ranges would be super excited to try and test AI. Let me tell you why. During the spring, I did an event and we did AI for the class of 76. We did a great job, but the talk around using AI, oh, that's AI, like, but when I say these images, oh, sorry, these images came out awesome. They came out awesome. And the theme was Derby. It was Derby Day. We did watercolor. The likeness was on point, and we had a phenomenal time. So, um, play with their theme. Watercolor is one of the ones that's extremely safe. Um, Fashion, sketch, watercolor, these are harder, right? When you're trying to put people into the movie, like, or if it's so, even with the movie theater poster we did last week, and it was a fight, right? People, we put them in the ring fighting, right? So you're not cute, you're not probably not smiling, you probably are in, like, fight mode, and it didn't gel with everybody. "Well, why do I look so mad?" Because you're in a fight. Because this person is about to knock your head off, or you're gonna knock their head off. Or they looked wore out, right? Like, "Y'all went about 10 rounds and you lost." Like, so it was that type of conversation I had to have with people when they didn't look like, they expected, if that makes sense. But the more you talk, the more you share as far as before they get into the booth, um, the better the, response and the feedback will be when they see their actual picture. But again, I hope this was helpful, and I will be posting this recording, for you to kinda check out and see. Alright, have a great Saturday and have successful events, and hopefully they are AI.